everybody. Sorry, Johnny Seville here again with an update on the stock setups for Friday tomorrow. I did miss a couple here that on my notes that I wanted to share with you. One thing in terms of one of the recent longs that I forgot to mention, SITO actually has also been very strong here after our recent alert earlier in the week. You can see this one's been, we talked about this on Tuesday as a potential entry, and as you can see it's up nicely, hit a low on Wednesday of around $4, where we talked about that kind of a possible entry criteria. It's continued to push. We're up now at 437, so this is rallying really nicely. Now, also the other one I wanted to mention here, PTC, also had a beautiful drop here today, dropping down through its entry criteria. So this is looking really good, and the money divergence is long term. So even though we have a short term target criteria of around $46, this could easily continue lower than that. This has been a really long rally, so it will be interesting to see how much of a pullback we do get given that money flow divergence. Now the other thing is I did want to make you aware of two potential shorts. First leg, again, upward channel. You can see this nice breakdown here. We can look at their you can see that they are in the consumer goods, home furnishing and fixtures. Again, look at their price to book ratio is 6.44. Their debt versus their equity is 1.06. Anything above 0.5 is considered to be high. So from all of those factors, it is looking good. We have a 7% short float, so it's not huge, but it's certainly not small. So all of those things make it a reasonably interesting short. As you can see, the insider transactions, we've also got a fair amount of insider selling going on. If we can have a look at LEG, I'll go to here we go. Just go to this one. There we go. As you can see, nice big chunks of selling earlier in the year of some sizable amounts. So there you go. That does look interesting. So with leg, I would be looking at this as a possible entry with a break below 49.87. I'd look at a stop criteria of 52.63, and I'd be looking at a first target here of 45.13. I'd also consider the $50 September puts as a possible way to play that on the option side. The next one I want to show you is ASTE. Now this is a nice downward neckline, head and shoulders. The money flow is completely broken down, and as you can see, this is also looking quite interesting. This gives us a target of a look for a break below 55.27. And a target of 46.13, so there's about almost 20% potential drop there. I look at a stop signal of 58.57, so that's not bad. We're only looking at about roughly $3 of potential risk with almost $10 of gain, or a little bit less than that. So this one's got this is a nice downward neckline, head and shoulder, which is kind of one of my favorite types of head and shoulders. So we've on this one, the options aren't heavily traded on this one, but I certainly would consider the $55 or $60 September puts on this. So and obviously as we start to get closer to that, the options would naturally increase in volume. But take a look at that one. The implied volatility is pretty low, and again, if we have a quick look at the breakdown, let's look at ASTE. We've got some farm and construction machinery, fairly decent selling throughout the period, not huge dollar amounts. We are dealing with a smaller stock, but let's also have a look at the FinViz side of things. ASTE, bang. Yeah, not a whole lot to report there. So this is purely really just a technical setup, where we can see we've got that nice short-term potential drop. So there you have it. Those are a couple new ones for you. Just wanted to make sure you had everything you needed armed and ready to go for tomorrow. Take care. Have a lovely night.